for Trump's birthday. This is a military parade, but people today they use this protest wanting to take away attention from that parade in D.C. today to bring awareness to some of the Trump's policies that's happened this past week that they do not agree with. So we're just looking at multiple signs that say "No king for us." Another one, there is no king who with sufficient force is not always ready to. And we're just gonna try to talk to a few people just to find out, what brings them out here today and what their purpose is. What's your name? I'm sorry.
Amy.
Amy. All right, I have Amy here. Can you just talk to me about why you chose to come out and rally today?
I just think that it's important to use our voices during this time because it's really scary out there.
Were you shocked at all by the response that Northeast Ohio has seen with all these different rallies?
No, because Cleveland's great.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much for talking with me.
Thank you.
I want Dart. I want Dart.
Will Channel 5 put a Palestinian shirt on their channel, on their station?
I'm promoting Hamilton. Thank you.
Yes, I have a comment. Tax the rich. There you go. She's got somebody now. Rich.
Seems like people are starting to walk. People are starting to head east on St. Clair, so we're just gonna follow them as well.
No, she's there with Rita for Rita's Santa Rosa Stitches.
Okay. My husband was going on a trip with Owen and his friend. CYWS come out.
Whoop, can't show that one. Whoop, can't show that one.
Where are you guys heading to now?
We're headed back to the Willard Plaza. Okay.
continue protesting?
Pardon me?
To continue protesting?
Well, I think this is over at 4, but I think it's winding down now. But it's been quite a protest, and everybody, and look how peaceful and wonderful it is. I just got word that somebody found the key on the street and handed it to the police. So, we are not a bunch of thugs, right?
How long have you guys been out here for?
I've been here since 1 o'clock.
So a few hours. What
Yes.
is the atmosphere been like?
It has been one of camaraderie, peaceful. I think people are very, very frustrated with what's happening because we have legitimate concerns, and it seems that we're not being listened to. It seems that if you do not have the same point of view as Donald Trump, you are not a patriot. And I believe we are patriots. You are immediately an enemy of the people. And that's not what democracy is about. This is what makes America so wonderful, is that we have freedom of expression, we have many points of view, we gain so much from listening to each other. And so to completely shut off any criticism whatsoever is just not what this country is about.
Yeah. What do you guys hope that, there's thousands of protests across the country. What are you guys hoping that this helps solve?
I'm hoping for a few things. I'm hoping that the people who are now in the Senate and in Congress will finally realize, because I'm sure that they don't all agree with Donald Trump. I believe that a lot of them do know that a lot of the things are wrong, but they are scared. And I'm hoping that they'll grow a backbone and finally stand up and realize that you just have to speak out and you have to stand up to tyranny. And two, I'm hoping that in the coming elections that we will have some turnover if the ones who are there now are not willing to speak up for our democracy, then we will elect new people, and I'm hoping that will happen. I mean, when the President of the United States doesn't realize that when he took the oath of office, he took an oath to defend the Constitution. When he has to consult his lawyers for that, we've got a problem. We've got a problem. And that is not acceptable. The Constitution is our law. If you don't agree with it, then there are ways to make constitutional amendments, and there is a way to do it. But you don't just trample on our rights. And so many people are left behind. So many people, due process, that's in the Constitution. It's in the Constitution in black and white. It's not even just a fuzzy sort of thing. It's very clear.
Well, thanks so much for talking with me.
Thank you.
Of course.
How many people you think? Well, I just saw about almost 3 blocks of people marching that way. Nashville said that there were 50,000. Good luck.
Oh, thank you. It is almost 4 o'clock, and this protest in downtown Cleveland was supposed to be over at 4 o'clock, but it seems that it's already starting to clear out in some areas. But there's still some people hanging around. So right now we're just walking to see if there's any other crowds of people And as you can see, a lot of downtown has been blocked off. Not many cars are coming in or out. And just like in Minner, where we were an hour ago, it seemed to have been a peaceful protest atmosphere. And as we turn the corner here in front of City Hall, we're seeing another crowd of people. Seems like we found another large crowd here in downtown Cleveland in front of City Hall. We're hearing chants, we're seeing more signs, people are gathering. Seems like every corner we turn, we just find hundreds of more people. We're just going to continue walking through this large crowd in downtown. Right now we're on East 9th Street, and the street is just completely filled with people.
Good point. Very good point.
It's so packed down here, it's hard to maneuver through the crowd.
Free Palestine!
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 Free Palestine! Free Palestine! This is what democracy looks like. From the river to the sea, Palestine will be free. From the river to the sea, Palestine will be free. From the river to the sea, Palestine will be free. From the river to the sea, Palestine will be free. From the river to the sea, Palestine will be free. The files! Release 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 the files! Release
You guys know the freedom song? Yo, the freedom song. You guys know the freedom song? We are all freedom fighters and we are here to fight. We will fight.
It seems we have found the heart of the protest in downtown Cleveland.
Are you on my people? What side are you on? Where's the freedom side?
Keep on rights! 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 Keep on ice! Right check! Right check! Right check! Keep on ice! Don't let it die here! Take action and call your representatives and urge them to speak out and take legislative steps. Vote for candidates to defend rule of law and civil liberties. Join local civil rights groups and legal watchdog organizations. Support local journalists who expose abuses. Educate others. Educate all your family members. Educate all your friends. Attend local government meetings, city councils, school boards, block clubs, and donate and volunteer with groups like the UCLA, the NAACP, local public defenders. Take action after this. Don't let it stop here.
We still have a fight to do. We fell asleep during the Biden administration and allowed Trump to get there. Now is our chance to get him out. And if we have to do it by force, we will. So, BSL has an event. BSL has an event. So please attend to the BSL events. Make sure to go to your local protest and make sure to keep fighting because Donald Trump needs to be fucking out. Fuck Trump!
Maybe we should go.
It's a live stream. Yeah, you're gonna get a lot of that.
We're live streaming.
No, we're not. It's the
It is our duty to fight for our freedom! Repeat after me! It is Immigrants are welcome here. Immigrants are welcome here. Donald Trump, let's be clear. Immigrants are welcome here. Love is love. 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 Palestine will be free. From the rivers to the sea. Palestine will be free. From the river to the sea. Palestine will be free. From the river to the sea. Palestine will be free. From the rivers to the sea. Palestine will be free. From the river to the sea. Palestine will be free. From the river to the sea. Palestine will be free. From the river to the sea. Palestine will be free. From the river to the sea. Palestine will be free. From the river to the sea.
When our rights are under attack, what do we do? When our rights are under attack, what do we do?
Stand up, fight back.
When our rights are under attack, what do we do?
Stand up, fight
When
back.
our rights are under attack, what do we do?
Stand up, fight back.
When our rights are under attack, what do we do?
Stand up, fight back.
When our rights are under attack, what do we do?
Stand up, fight back.
Just come to the mic for a minute because I'm losing my voice.
I gotta get back out because of all the F words, so I gotta get out.
So as you can see, East 9th is filled with a lot of protesters. They're bringing up a lot of different issues, from immigration to LGBTQ plus rights.
Literally on you.
And there's just hundreds and hundreds of different signs in different chants right here in the middle.
Black lives matter. 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 Palestine will be free. Palestine will be free. Palestine will be free.
All right, News 5. All right, excellent.
86! Black lives matter! Black lives matter! Black lives matter! Black lives matter! Black lives matter!
Hello.
Black lives matter! Black lives matter!
Said she's a widow.
saying a few words on camera. Oh, Columbine. Columbine. What's your name?
Gabby.
Yeah. We have Gabby here. I just want to ask you a few questions about, what motivated you to come out to this rally today?
Because everything sucks and it's hard, and I'm tired of crying and being stressed out and wondering when every single notification I get, is it like, who's dead this time? I was just tired of it, and it's just, this can't continue. We can't do this.
Yeah, obviously, this is a really big crowd here in downtown. Are you shocked at all with the presence that's here today?
Yes and no. Cleveland's a wonderful city, and we all, we are very blue, and we care, so I'm surprised it's this large, but at the same time, it's Cleveland.
The rally's called No Kings Rally. What does that mean to you?
Because Donald Trump is trying to take over the entire government, and Donald Trump does something, and then the federal judge blocks it, and it's back and forth and back and forth, and he's slowly just trying to wiggle his way in and figure it out, and he's using World War II as a guidebook instead of a warning. We're going down that route.
What do you hope when people see this today? What do you hope people take from this who aren't here?
That people do care, that just because you hear a lot of the horrible people being really loud, we still have good people who care, and we want to be heard, and we deserve to be heard, and squeaky wheel gets the grease. The louder you are, we're the better chance to have some attention, get that fixed.
Thank you so much, Gabby, for speaking with me. And that's just the general consensus of what people are saying here at the parade. We hear different chants of different policies that they've had issues with the past week, from immigration to Black Lives Matter to Free Palestine. A bunch of different chants that they're doing here today, trying to bring awareness to, and different signs we see that say, respect public workers, no kings, and just take a look at the scene here. This is the heart of downtown right now in front of City Hall, and people are really trying to send a message. And again, this is a response to a military parade that's taking place at 6:30 in DC tonight, which will be streamed on News 5 on all our digital platforms. You can take a look at that live. But this is in response to that military parade. People are saying, they don't feel like there's much to celebrate. They want to bring awareness to the issues that they disagree with today. So you take a look at downtown Cleveland and all these people that are here. We were in Minner just an hour ago, where it had to be over 1,000 people were lined up in front of Great Lakes Mall with the same mission and the same amount of different signs, trying to get their point across to drivers who were driving by. And down in Minner, we did speak to someone who did not agree with the rally today, but he did say that he appreciates that people are able to come together in a peaceful way and share their concerns and peacefully protest against what they don't believe in. So that was earlier today in Minner. But as you can see, downtown is filled with protesters who are here protesting against the same issue.
It wasn't, the war in Israel and the Hamas, that was more like the Hamas and Palestinians
You're
pursued is the main agitator that set off the May 30th riots. It's his group up to
How many do you think came?
And the protest is moving once again.
Palestine will be free! Palestine will be free!
In downtown Cleveland.
My language skills got pretty bad.
Thousands of people are starting to walk towards us. They're moving down, going to their next location in downtown Cleveland. They've been here for hours with their signs and their different chants. There's been different speeches.
This is what democracy looks like. This is what democracy looks like. Show me what democracy looks like. This is what democracy looks like. Show me what democracy looks like. This is what democracy looks like. Show me what democracy looks like. This is what democracy looks like. This is what democracy looks like. This is what democracy looks like.
Protesters are starting to move down East 9th.
We're everywhere.
Thousands of people are starting to move up. We're going to start following protesters to their next location, which seems to be East 9th. Again, a lot of these streets are blocked off by police.
So many good signs.
It seems that protesters are starting to go down a street where there are cars coming.
I think I'm about ready to wrap if you're being honest. You're good. Unless you want to start talking about it.
I know we're out here. No kings, no kings. I want to tell you guys about a true king. There's only one king, Jesus Christ. And that king saved my life. You know, a lot of people don't listen to the Bible. They're like, oh, the spirit said, all these miracles and all these things. I don't think you know. Where you at right now? I tell you personally.
Oh, they want us to ask questions. Okay, I'm gonna do one more interview.
Last question for me.
I think I'll pass. Thank you for asking, though.
Who doesn't want to talk about the parade?
What was the question going to be? That was
I thought you were going to ask about the parade, right?
hang on a second.
Can you hold this real quick?
Hold on.
If I have any voice left. Give it a go.
Thank you so much for talking with me. What's your name?
My name is Barbara Laughlin, and I am a resident of Parma.
Awesome. What brings you out today?
Well, I went to the Parma protest against Trump and what he's doing to our country, and I realized I had to come down here as well and join thousands of like-minded people who believe that we are a country of laws, and Trump is not following those laws. And we do believe that there should be due process before people are whisked away and deported, some to countries where they don't even know the language and they've not been from. It was so inspiring to see thousands of people chanting for love and peace and inclusion and unity, and it's something that Donald Trump doesn't seem to know anything about. And his having a military parade where he's spending, according to the Army, upwards of $25 to $40 million when they're talking about cutting suicide hotlines for VA and cutting SNAP food programs for people around the country, when they're cutting off funding for much needed medical research for diabetes and cancer. It's a shame. What he's doing is just a shame. And we the people are speaking out and using our First Amendment rights, of which freedom of speech, freedom of the press, freedom of religion, freedom to petition the government for redress of grievances. That's why we're here today, to protect our democracy.
So are you against the Army military parade that's happening in D.C. later today?
We support our military, my husband and I, but we don't agree with spending all that money when it's a dictatorship that has military parades. Our military should be honored and respected, and as for them sending Marines to Los Angeles, that shouldn't be done as well. It's to use the word that's often used these days, it's unprecedented and it shouldn't be being done.
Yeah. What do you say to those who say that this rally takes away from celebrating the military today in that parade?
There are many more ways to celebrate the military. Give them the adequate equipment that they need and the adequate time off they need and the adequate training. In addition to the fact that it's going to tear up the streets of D.C. and cost many millions more, I think it's just an ego trip for Donald Trump.
What do you hope when people look at this parade and see all the thousands of the rallies that are going on today throughout the country, what do you hope they take away from this?
That there is hope that through peaceful protest, as Mahatma Gandhi showed, people peacefully protesting and letting their feelings be known can move mountains. We can change this government to start acting and following the Constitution.
Awesome. Well, thanks so much for talking with me.
You're welcome.
Of course. Thank you. So we're in downtown still, and as you can see, the rally has mostly cleared out here. Police are starting to leave the area, and there's not really many protesters left. And just like and like the last person we just spoke to said, this has been a fairly peaceful protest. We were in Minner. That was a peaceful protest, and down here in downtown Cleveland, there weren't any issues. And now all that's left are a few people here with signs, listening to music and just talking. There's still a few police officers blocking off roads, but you can tell that people are starting to leave and feel like they got their point across.
Oh, mine's like a.
Are you pushing down on that? This thing? Yeah. Yeah. It's not working.